Okay, let's break down the storyboards we'll be using for this particular production. So it starts off with text, and it's going to start off maybe with the text on a black background or a white background. And it's going to start off with the iconic sentence that kicks off the entire saga. The man in black fled across the desert, and the gunslinger followed. What? I know, guys, I'm a geek. I read The Dark Tower 5,000 times, so love it. But anyway, I want to start off with text because I want to get everybody who's familiar with the books excited. So if you know what this means, you'll be like, hey, what's coming up? Then we're going to go to this panel here. And as you see, there is a sun. And I have this arrow. Arrows are something you'll find common in storyboards because they can give you direction as to what's going on. Let me just zoom in a little bit so I can show you that. So we have this sun, and we have some footprints that may or may not be here. It's a little too literal, perhaps, because, we have the sentence about the gunslingers following this guy. And I'm not a huge fan of being extremely literal. So once again, that might or might not be there. Another good example for why storyboards are so powerful. This is a way for you to think out loud and to show it to other people. Have a cactus here, and once again we have this dry desert and the sun's rising. Okay, now I've zoomed back out so we can take a look at this panel, and this is the first book in the series, all right, The Gunslinger. And as you see here, we have these arrows, and this indicates, because of the lines, that this comes from our point of view. So imagine looking at this, and then from behind our backs, over our heads, we have this cover that comes into view. All right, so this is the first book. On the second page, it tells us each cover flies into view and into the horizon to stack up. Now I put that there because I didn't feel like putting it here, but you could use that for the description section. Now, as you see here, every single cover in the series is going to fly away from us into the sunset, and it's going to stack up, because what's going to happen then is these are going to wind up being the silhouette for the Dark Tower itself. So it's going to turn into the Dark Tower. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to probably create a tower, or I'm going to provide that for you guys, and it's going to be there the whole time, but it's going to be invisible with our transparency. So we'll have it set to 0. And then when all the books get there, this will slowly turn to 100% opaque, and it will be in front of this layer. So wherever we are in 3D, this will sit in front of these guys and slowly block them out. The sun will continue rising and wind up behind the tower, and then the words "the Dark Tower" will come in, and then will fade to black. So that's an example of storyboards, why they're important. Because talking to people, especially people who aren't creative, doesn't always work. They kind of look at you like a zombie, like, I don't understand you. So pictures tell the story better than words can in most cases. So storyboards are a way for you to convey to the production team your vision for the film. So let's go ahead and continue.